The commentary in this video will address End of Course Algebra, but also End of Course Biology and End of Course History in posts that follow, but for which I am not producing separate videos. The passing and grade level performance standards on each of these tests in particular have absolutely no academic integrity. It's not even close enough to debate. Do you recall an earlier post near the beginning of my relaunch of Academic Equity Advocates when I referenced that as a former member of the Texas Association of School Boards, I more or less put the Education Commissioner in a nowhere to run or hide position? How? I posed the question and would not let him dodge the question as to what standard of performance the TEA considered that it had met its statutory and constitutional burden to close academic achievement gaps for disadvantaged, at-risk students statistically dominated by children of color. In front of the TASB board, with dozens of witnesses listening, the commissioner told the truth. The TEA's burden of equity was achieved, he admitted, based upon the percent of students passing the test, quote, approaches. This video is really to the point. If you have followed, you know how these tables are constructed. You can follow the link to more detailed ones involving other groups in Katy ISD. In algebra and when you get to biology and history, just review the content mastery of passing and grade level and take specific note of the percent of students who are passing the test and below grade level. What makes these three subjects just brutally disgusting in terms of the TEA's institutional integrity is that on grade level itself, when a student achieves that threshold, it has no inherent academic credibility on its own. Next week, we will be moving forward with data and analysis on Katy ISD's high schools in terms of higher education, readiness, enrollment, and graduation rates. It doesn't get any better. And as we start next week, I'm going to go a little more detail about how to put STAR results in real context and review once again why the Katy ISD's board refusal to produce specific data was so disrespectful to you parents.